There is a white powder sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. It costs less than $1. And when you mix it with a clear liquid from your medicine cabinet that costs about 50 cents, something extraordinary happens. Something the household cleaning industry has spent billions of dollars making sure you never figure out on your own. The mixture does not cover the yellowing on your bathtub. It does not bleach it with chlorine. It chemically reverses the molecular process that caused the discoloration in the first place. 50-year-old bathtubs. Sinks that have not been white since the 1980s. Fiberglass shower floors, so discolored the previous homeowner painted over them. One paste, 30 minutes. Snow white. And the chemistry is so fundamental that it works the same way every single time. This reaction was first documented in the early 1800s. French chemists understood it. Victorian housekeepers used it every week. Textile mills depended on it to whiten fabric before synthetic chemicals existed. For nearly a century, this combination was the standard cleaning method in every household in the Western world. 2 ingredients, both naturally derived, both so inexpensive they cannot justify a marketing budget, a branded spray bottle, or a spot on a television commercial. Then, someone in a corporate boardroom did the math. The global household surface cleaning market generates over $32 billion every year. Bathroom cleaning products alone represent nearly $6 billion annually. A $1 paste, made from 2 kitchen staples that permanently restores surfaces, is not a product improvement, it is a category extinction. And what threatens an entire product category must disappear from common knowledge. Welcome to Forbidden Fix. If these stories matter to you, hit subscribe and the bell. This is where we dig up what industries spent decades trying to erase. The powder is baking soda, sodium bicarbonate. The liquid is hydrogen peroxide, 3% concentration, the same brown bottle in your medicine cabinet. And what they do together is not a cleaning hack discovered on social media. It is a documented chemical reaction that has been understood since the 19th century. Here's what you need to understand first. The yellowing on your bathtub is not dirt. It is not soap scum in the way most people think of it. It is a chemical transformation that has occurred at the molecular level of the surface material itself. Porcelain enamel, fiberglass gel coats, and acrylic polymers all contain long-chain molecular structures that react with oxygen, ultraviolet light, body oils, hard water mineral deposits, and cleaning product residues over time. These reactions create structures called chromophores. A chromophore is a molecular group that absorbs specific wavelengths of visible light and reflects others. When chromophores form on a white surface, they absorb blue wavelengths and reflect yellow and brown. The surface has been chemically altered. It is not dirty. It has been molecularly restructured. And that is precisely why scrubbing with dish soap and a sponge accomplishes nothing. You cannot scrub away a chemical bond. Hydrogen peroxide is an oxidizing agent. When applied to a chromophore-rich surface, it donates reactive oxygen radicals that attack and break the conjugated double bonds responsible for color absorption. This process is called oxidative bleaching. The chromophore structure is dismantled. The molecule can no longer absorb blue light. The surface reflects all visible wavelengths equally again. It appears white, not because a coating was applied, because the discoloration was chemically disassembled. And unlike chlorine bleach, hydrogen peroxide decomposes into water and oxygen gas. No toxic residue, no caustic fumes, no chemical damage to the substrate beneath. Sodium bicarbonate performs 2 simultaneous functions. First, it is a physical micro-abrasive. On the Mohs hardness scale, baking soda registers at approximately 2, 5. Porcelain enamel sits between 5 and 6. Fiberglass gel coat sits between 3 and 4. Acrylic falls around 3. Baking soda is hard enough to physically dislodge degraded surface deposits, but too soft to scratch the material beneath. This is critical. It abrades the damaged layer without damaging the intact layer underneath. Second, when mixed with hydrogen peroxide, sodium bicarbonate creates a mildly alkaline paste with a pH around 8, 5. This elevated pH accelerates the rate at which hydrogen peroxide releases oxygen radicals. The oxidative bleaching reaction happens faster and more completely than peroxide alone could achieve. The 2 compounds are chemically synergistic. The peroxide breaks the chromophore bonds while the bicarbonate physically lifts the loosened oxidized material away, exposing fresh, undamaged surface beneath. The result is not a layer of white over yellow. It is the removal of the yellow itself. This chemistry was household knowledge throughout the Victorian era and well into the 20th century. Before the explosion of branded cleaning products after World War II, bicarbonate and oxygen-based bleaching were the foundation of household surface care. In the 1800s, textile bleaching relied on nearly identical oxygen chemistry to whiten linens and cotton. Louis-Jacques Thénard first synthesized hydrogen peroxide in a laboratory in 1818. By the 1860s, it was commercially available. The pairing of mechanical abrasion with oxidative chemistry was not a secret. It was the standard. Before I go further, this video covers one method for bathroom surfaces. Inside the Forbidden Fix vault, I've compiled restoration guides for every surface in your home: tile, grout, porcelain, fiberglass, acrylic, natural stone, metal fixtures, glass. Each material requires different ratios, different contact times, and different safety precautions. The vault contains all of them with exact measurements and step-by-step procedures. The link is in the description. But do not leave this video yet, because the industry math is the part designed to make you angry. The military and hospitality industries have understood oxygen-based cleaning chemistry for decades. Military base housing maintenance has included sodium percarbonate and bicarbonate paste treatments for porcelain and fiberglass restoration since at least the 1970s. The hospitality industry uses commercial oxygen-based cleaners to turn around hundreds of hotel bathrooms daily. The active ingredient in those commercial products is sodium percarbonate, which is sodium carbonate bonded with hydrogen peroxide in a dry crystalline form. When dissolved in water, it releases the same hydrogen peroxide you can buy for 50 cents. Hotels use oxygen chemistry because it works, because it is fast, because it does not damage fixtures. They just do not want you to know you can replicate it for a fraction of a cent on the dollar. So why does every store shelf display 900 varieties of bathroom cleaner? Why do those products cost $7 to $12 per bottle? Why does the packaging show sparkling white surfaces when the chemistry inside cannot reverse chromophore formation? Because most commercial bathroom cleaners contain surfactants and mild detergents designed to dissolve surface soap scum and hard water mineral films. They clean superficial deposits. They do not reverse molecular discoloration. They were never formulated to. There is a fundamental difference between cleaning and restoring. The cleaning product industry sells cleaning at a premium and ignores restoration entirely because restoration is a one-time event and cleaning is a weekly purchase. $6 billion per year depends on that distinction remaining invisible to you. If you have made it this far, you now understand more about surface chemistry and chromophore physics than 99% of people scrubbing their bathtub every weekend with a product engineered to clean the surface without solving the problem. Subscribe and share. One share might save someone from spending $300 to $600 on bathtub refinishing they never needed. Here is exactly how to do it. Step 1. In a bowl, combine half a cup of baking soda with approximately 2 to 3 tablespoons of hydrogen peroxide at 3% concentration. Mix until you achieve a thick paste with the consistency of toothpaste. Step 2. Apply the paste generously to every yellowed area using a non-scratch sponge or a gloved hand. Cover the discoloration with a thick, even layer. Step 3. Let it sit for 30 to 60 minutes. For severe yellowing that is built up over many years, cover the paste with plastic wrap to prevent the peroxide from evaporating prematurely and allow the oxidative reaction to continue working at full concentration. Step 4. After the contact time, scrub gently with a soft bristle brush or a non-scratch pad. You will see the paste lifting yellow and brown residue from the surface. Step 5. Rinse thoroughly with warm water. Dry with a clean cloth and inspect. For extreme cases, repeat the application once more. Most surfaces require only a single treatment. Total cost, approximately $1. Compare that to the $250 to $600 bathtub refinishing service advertised in your local home improvement magazine. I need to be honest with you. This method works exceptionally well on porcelain enamel, fiberglass, and acrylic surfaces. It should not be used on natural stone surfaces such as marble, travertine, or granite. The mildly alkaline pH and abrasive action can etch and dull polished stone finishes. If your yellowing is caused by rust stains from corroded iron pipes, this paste will lighten the discoloration but may not fully eliminate it, because the iron oxide is being continuously deposited from the water supply. The pipe is the problem, not the surface. If your bathtub has been previously refinished with an epoxy or polyurethane coating, test a small hidden area first. Peroxide can react unpredictably with some aftermarket coatings, and extremely old tubs with enamel that has been worn through to the bare cast iron beneath may require professional refinishing. This method restores original surface material. It does not repair material that is no longer there. Your grandmother did this every Saturday morning. She did not drive to the store for a $6 bottle of bathroom spray. She opened the cabinet. She mixed 2 things she already had. 30 minutes later, the tub was white. Not almost white. Not white enough. White. Then television arrived. Then marketing arrived. Then her daughter was told she needed a different product for every surface. A spray for the tub. A gel for the tile. A foam for the grout. A wipe for the counter. A pod for the toilet. All sold separately. All replaced monthly. All doing less than $1 of baking soda and peroxide ever did. There was not a better way. There was just a way that came in a prettier bottle with a higher price tag. Subscribe and share. Every share preserves what they tried to erase. The next vault opens soon, and what is inside might explain why your car engine has been slowly dying while a $2 kitchen liquid could have saved it. 6.